Hi folks, this is another desktop to web tip, and again we're focusing on accounts payable. When the AP staff learn how to use the registration or posting of incoming invoices screen, there's always or invariably the comment that the image can't be exported to a separate window in the same way that it can in desktop. You can't put your image side by side on another monitor or what have you because of the way it is by default, and that is absolutely true. So if I, for example, go to Documents Registration within the Registration of Incoming Invoices screen and choose my example invoice, there I can see it on the right hand side. The way it's displayed here is the same way that it's displayed in the main screen. So as I'm scrolling down, I can of course scroll that particular document down, but if I scroll down the screen, that whole thing moves up until I can barely see any of it. So let's see what we can do about that. So if I tick that and then choose to select rows and bring it into the main screen, again you can see that issue. If I'm entering anything down here, I can barely see the screen, the invoice image up at the top. Now there isn't anything inbuilt that can fix this problem, but what I've found is that because now we're in a web environment, specifically I'm in Chrome, you can then explore Chrome extensions that might perform certain web functions that you need. In this case, what I found was an extension called OpenFrame. What that does, as it reflects here, is it allows for certain frames of your web screen, this image section being a frame. It allows you to specifically export or show information from a frame in a new tab or a new window, amongst other things that are not as useful for us. The actual application itself doesn't keep any information. No information is being sold, so it's literally just a single function that you can use in the screen. So I've added that as an extension to my Chrome, and so what that allows me to do, if I come back to here, is the only option I've got here is to download document. I don't want to obviously upload a bunch of invoices only to then have to download every single one to my system. So what I can do, rather than downloading anything, I'll right click on the image and I've got this OpenFrame extension context menu. Click on that and new tab or new window are going to be the ones that are useful to me. Obviously if I click in this tab, it's going to overwrite my current Unit4 ERP screen, so I don't want that, and I don't care about incognito window. So new tab or new window. So if I click on new tab, there we go, it's opened that invoice image. It hasn't downloaded it, it's just opened it within Chrome in a new window, and I can see that, and I can either go between my fields in the system and then go back to the invoice, or of course I can choose to open it in a new window or drag it out into a new window so that I can have the two things there side by side and work on them together. So that is my currently favoured workaround for the lack of options to view invoice images separately from the main invoice entry screen, is to use that Chrome extension. There we go, I'll put a link to the Chrome extension in the description. I hope that was useful to you. Thanks as always for watching.